Hey everyone, about 3 years ago, I decided to make a video where I quizzed myself on all of the FBS sports logos. Those are all of the D1 top football schools logos. And for whatever reason, on my first channel, it blew up and had like 18,000 views, where the next biggest video only had like 100 views. So I was curious to see how it would do on this channel if I decided to expand that, revisit D1 logos, but instead of just doing FBS, do every single school in NCAA Division 1. I believe there are 364 schools, and I'm going to see if I can name all of them by their logo. Now, there are a few tricky things about the quiz we're about to take. The quiz that we're about to take, if you follow the link below or go to sporcle.com, is called NCAA D1 logos. Can you name every D1 logo? And then it's got a note about the 25-minute timer. That's going to be the trickiest thing about this. Is I believe that I can name 364 college sports logos, but can we do it in 25 minutes? And the other confusing thing about this specific quiz, because I've taken it before, is some of them are alternate logos. And some of these logos I have actually never seen. I can name all 364 D1 schools, but I don't know if I know all of their alternate logos if they're not the main logos that are used in this quiz. So if you want to play along, like I said, you can follow the link in the description of this video or go to sporcle.com. I just looked up D1 logos quiz on Sporcle. This one specifically is by user 10xZach with an H X10 or 10xZachX10. But feel free to play along with me as we go. Let me know what you got for a score in the comment section below. Otherwise, without further ado, we're just going to test our knowledge on D1 logos and start right now. So that one is Rider, the Rider Mocs. Next one is Oklahoma State. Next one is Northwestern State, obviously in Louisiana. That one is the Dayton Flyers. That one is Robert Morris. Next one is George Mason. Off to a good start. I'm going to knock on wood because that one, I genuinely have no idea what it is. Because it's an alternate logo. And I'm going through my head with the color schemes. Obviously, it's not Arizona State. I'm going to skip it for now. And we can actually... Bethune-Cookman. It just came to me as I was getting through it. With that color scheme, I could make a guess. That one's Ohio State. It's tricky. It's a really tricky quiz, and we're going really fast. So good job if you can keep up. That one's Nicholls State, the Nicholls Colonels. That is the Citadel. Next one is Louisiana Tech. If you've seen my first video, you know that I really struggle to spell the word Louisiana. That is the Stonehill Skyhawks. Utah. Nebraska Cornhuskers. San Diego State. My wife said for, that one's East Carolina. My wife said for clicks I should get a really easy one like this one here and just pretend like I don't know what it is. But I can't do that. I can't mentally do that. That one's Syracuse. That one is Tarleton State. Next one is Mississippi Valley State. Make sure you spell Mississippi correctly. That one is Dartmouth, the Big Green. Next one is Virginia Tech. Then we have Pepperdine. Then we have Rhode Island. Then we have UAB, Alabama Birmingham. Then we have Holy Cross. Next is Boise State. Yale. The other really tricky thing is sometimes these pictures don't load. That one's Western Michigan. And so then we have to make a guess. That one is Purdue, Fort Wayne. So far, I haven't really been tricked up except for that Bethune-Cookman one. That is Arkansas. That is University of California, San Diego. Louisville. There's also some very similar logos when we get to like Bulldogs and Bears. So this one is Belmont. Some of these are outdated or alternate logos. This one's Virginia. St. Peter's, Peacocks. University of North Carolina at Asheville. That one is Southeastern Louisiana, Selah. That one is Cal Davis. Hold on, UC Davis. This one is Bryant. That is Houston. That one is University of Maryland, Baltimore County. the Retrievers. That one is Southern Illinois University. Southern Illinois. Some of these you can get away with doing the acronym, which saves us time, which is going to be important at the end of this video. UNLV. Like I said, see if we can get through it in the time allotted. Tennessee. That one is Green Bay. UCF, the Knights. Virginia Commonwealth University. New Hampshire. I'm wasting time doing these acronyms. That is Fordham. Vanderbilt. Former logo. Ooh. IUPUI, which is now known as IU Indy. Omaha. This one tripped me up last time because it is the alternate logo of UCLA, the Bruins. East Tennessee State, sorry. Northern Iowa. George Washington. The Revolutionaries. Maine, Black Bears. Brown Bears. Florida International University, the Pitbulls. I'm joking. Niagara. Cincinnati. Oakland. Indiana. I believe that's the alternate logo for Portland State. Portland State and Cleveland State are very similar. That one is the University of North Carolina at Greensboro? UNCG? Okay, we're going to skip it for now because I might be wrong on that one. Sorry about that. Southern Miss. That's the first one we skipped. We're on a good roll. Yukon. Stetson. Good mascot. Stephen F. Austin. UT Arlington. Alcorn State. Delaware. Kansas State. I'll scroll up real quick. Sorry. Cornell. Hopefully you guys can see my full screen. That is the alternate logo for Kennesaw State. The Owls. There aren't a lot of owl mascots, and none with that color scheme, so that's how I remember the alternate logo there. This one is going to trip me up because it's either NCCU or Maryland Eastern Shore. I'm going to try Maryland Eastern Shore. Yes. I always say Yale when that pops up, but that is Brigham Young University. TCU. Northern Arizona. I don't think I'm going to get away with that acronym. Mississippi State. Tennessee Tech. Fresno State. Coppin State. Hampton. Maryland. The Terps. Iowa. Tennessee State. Southern, Texas. Texas is the name of that state. Texas. Sorry. Got confused on my acronyms there. Sorry about that. Milwaukee. UMass. Amherst. Texas Tech. I don't know why I'm getting Texas and Tennessee confused. Texas A&M. Little brother. Southern. I'm kind of in my own head right now. South Carolina State. UTEP. Memphis. University of California, Santa Barbara. The Gauchos. Kansas. Georgia. Le Moyne. St. Louis. Ooh, boy. That's the alternate logo for someone, and I'm going to pass on it for now. Western Illinois. Central Connecticut State. It's a tough word. West Virginia. Lehigh. Wagner. I'm joking. That is the old logo for Illinois Chicago. Auburn. East Texas A&M. Loyola Chicago. Kent State. Alabama State. That one is the one we didn't do, so that's NCCU. North Carolina Central. Or not. Oh, excuse me. Is that the alternate logo for SEMO? It's not. All right, we're going to pass at the moment because I'm getting tripped up on this one. So we'll pass for now. Merrimack, Vermont, Villanova. It'd be nice if they were in like alphabetical order. That is the alternate logo for Louisiana. The Matadors of CSU Northridge. Houston, formerly Baptist, now known as Houston Christian. I can't spell Christian, excuse me. Stony Brook. Richmond. Davidson. UAPB. Arkansas. Pine Bluff. Abilene Christian. Alternate logo for either Radford or NJIT. Let's try Radford. These alternate logos are tripping me up. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm going to pass on it for now. Little Rock. Temple. Fairfield. Elon. North Carolina. Boston. Bentley. Excuse me. Not Bentley. I'm in a hockey mood at the moment. That is the school known as Bradley. Troy. Bentley is not a D1 sports school. It is in hockey. Michigan. Bucknell. Navy. Kansas City. Eastern Michigan. Texas A&M CC. Corpus Christi. Wow, wasted a lot of time there. Sorry, everybody. Jackson State. Samford. Northern Kentucky? I don't know that alternate logo. Sorry, everybody. Towson. South Alabama. Winthrop. Lamar. Wright State. New Orleans, or LSUNO, as they're now known. Marshall. That is that is Florida Gulf Coast University. Northern California, or California. Colorado. No. How about Mercer? What am I getting wrong here? Bears of... There we go, Morgan State. It's usually orange, that's why I'm confused. Let's go to Texas State, the Bobcats. Furman. Denver. Youngstown State. Toledo. Colorado. Bowling Green. Colgate. Seton Hall. Chattanooga. Losers. Sooners. Illinois. Western Kentucky. Hofstra. Montana State. Gardner Webb. Austin P. LSU alternate logo. Charleston. Virginia Military Institute. Washington State. Moorhead State. Minnesota. Marquette. Jacksonville. Easy to confuse that with Lemoyne. Cleveland State. I can't spell this word. Quinnipiac. Gonzaga. Drexel. UT Martin. Xavier. Central Arkansas. James Madison. Northern Illinois. Utah Tech. Princeton. Alternate logo for Eastern Kentucky. William and Mary. If you don't know all of these, that time limit screws you. Old Dominion. Like, I'm cooking through this thing. Penn State. Georgetown. Norfolk State. If we don't get tripped up, there's a chance we can do this with the timer. Tennessee State. Purdue. Ooh. Alternate logo for Binghamton? Wow. Like, if you don't know what Valparaiso or Binghamton are, you're screwed. St. John's. St. John's. Okay. Skip. Sorry. Butler. Fairleigh Dickinson. It's my wife's favorite college name. Liberty. NDSU. Really? North Dakota State. No one in North Dakota calls it North Dakota State. Mercer. Nevada. Central Michigan. Southern. Northwestern. Sacramento State. Siena. Northeastern. Middle Tennessee State. Lindenwood. SEMO. Hawaii. Oh boy. Skip it for now. It's an alternate logo. I'm not going to waste time on it at the moment. Grambling State. We still got 8 minutes. Georgia State. But let's get through all the ones I can confidently get through. Duke. Skip for now. Kentucky. Montana. UNCW. UNC Wilmington. Okay, so I have to spell out the entire UNC name. Eastern Illinois. That's why we couldn't get Greensboro earlier. Cal Baptist. Notre Dame. High Point, alternate logo. App State. Delaware State. Georgia Tech. That is Northern Colorado. Tulsa. USC Upstate. South Dakota State. Loyola, Maryland. Southern Utah. SIUE. Miami, Ohio. UC Irvine. Pitt Panthers. Really? Buffalo. That is Western Carolina. North Dakota. That is NKU. Northern Kentucky. That is Mount St. Mary's. Weber State. That is Utah Valley. That is NCCU, the North Carolina Central. Okay. Albany. Ooh, skip. Florida A&M. Manhattan. Creighton. Coastal Carolina. Arizona State. Southern Methodist. Fullerton. Cal State. Fullerton. Akron. North Alabama. Sorry, I'm kind of nervous about this timer. Wisconsin. San Diego. Arizona. Wake Forest. Long Beach State. Evansville. Long Island University. Chicago State. USC. Drake. Prairie View A&M. If I could spell prairie, that'd be helpful. Bama. Skip for now. St. Mary's. Murray State. Ole Miss. Oh goodness gracious. Charleston Southern. Tulane. LaSalle. Goodness gracious. Is it not? Oh, that's Lipscomb. Sorry. The purple looks really blue on my screen. That is St. Bonaventure, but I've never seen that logo before. Very few schools with that color scheme. Illinois State. Oh gosh. It would help if I could spell. Sorry, everybody. USF. Wyoming. Ohio. Arkansas State. American. New Mexico State. Rice. Detroit. Mercy. Idaho State. UTR Rio Grande Valley. Mercyhurst. Indiana State. Charlotte. South Carolina. Campbell. California. Oh, my alma mater. St. Thomas. Jacksonville State. Columbia. NC State. Rutgers. ULM. Louisiana Monroe. Baylor alternate logo. Queens. Missouri State. Oh, goodness gracious. Skip that one for now. UMass Lowell. Duquesne. Lafayette. Canisius. Portland. Skip. Sorry, everybody, we're not going to be able to do it in the timer, but we're going to get darn close. Providence. Utah State. New Mexico. That is NJIT. Colorado State. Can we do it? Can we do it? Monmouth. We're going to cook. Stanford. Missouri. Washington. Florida State. They saved the easy ones for last. Air Force. North Texas. Horns up, baby. Ball State. Clemson. How are you doing today? Florida. We got close, everybody. Sorry. McNeese State. Come on. Seattle. San Jose State. Oregon State. We got 20 seconds. Eastern Washington. Bellarmine. Longwood. Alabama A&M. Oh, one more. Come on, at least. Michigan State. One more? Maybe. Iowa State. I don't think we're going to get this next one. Okay. Okay, so Sam Houston State. I've never seen that logo in my life. In my life, I've never seen that for Sam Houston. St. John's I would have gotten, which makes me very curious what the red flashes are. If I had to guess, that is St. Francis of Pennsylvania. The one I got wrong earlier, we'll come back and check it. Georgia Southern we didn't get to. Incarnate Word I would have gotten. Grand Canyon. Are there any of these that I wouldn't have gotten? I would not have gotten that for Presbyterian. I'm used to the PC. Boston College I would have gotten. Wichita State. North Florida. UTSA. South Dakota. Oral Roberts. Harvard. DePaul. Cal Poly, that's an alternate logo, but I think I would have gotten that one based on the color scheme. Florida Atlantic. Santa Clara. Pennsylvania. Wofford. Oregon. Cal State Bakersfield. LaSalle, I don't know that I would have gotten. I know the color scheme, I know the mascot, but that's not the LaSalle logo that I'm used to. So I probably would have got that wrong. Marist I would have gotten. All right, let's go through and see what we missed that I would have gotten, or the ones we skipped. So bear with me here as we go through. We were kind of cooking, which is good news. All right, 65 here. UNC Greensboro, that's the one where we had to spell out the whole name, and I just ran out of mental time. We talked about that earlier in the video. Let's skip through here. 101 is Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart, what is their mascot? Sacred Heart Pioneers. Okay, I've never seen that logo. Okay, let's see if there's any others we missed here. Oh, the St. Joseph's Hawks. Duh. Okay, I think I'm used to a cropped logo. I'm used to just the head. Okay, so I'll take that one as one I would miss. So 2 for sure I would have missed there. Iona Gales. I've never seen that logo. Curious their interpretation of the name Gales. Idaho Vandals. If you are from Idaho, you're probably familiar with that logo. I've never seen that logo in my life. And what was the Tiger one I got wrong? Let's see if we can find it here. So at least 3 that I would have gotten wrong based on logos alone. St. Francis, PA. Yep. Yeah. Loyola Marymount. I've never seen that logo for Loyola Marymount. And Pacific. Pacific Tigers is the one that I just, for the life of me, couldn't think of in time. Which is funny, because my mom wanted me to go to Pepperdine. All right, I think... Oh, let's try this one. You know, I have seen that logo before. North Carolina A&T. If you would have given me enough time, I probably could have got it based on the color scheme. But, yeah, that's tricky. All right, how about West Georgia Wolves? Would not have gotten it based on that logo. All right, any others that we missed? UC Riverside. Never seen that logo in my life. Southern Indiana, never seen that one either. I know these schools. Like I said, I can name all of them, but some of these logos I've never seen before because they're alternates. So, all right, well, with that, we successfully got 90%. The average score is 47. If you got 47, I'll give you the break. If you got 45 or above, let me know in the comment section below. Awesome. You are average to above average. If there's other stuff like this that you want me to do, if you want to see if I can name every single one off the top of my head without the logos, the answer is no, I cannot. I've done it my best before, but we can try that in a future video. Otherwise, stay tuned for more sports content, plenty of Around the League content as well. Check out the folders, and hopefully we'll see you sometime very, very soon.